In our last update, I outlined two scenarios. The first one was a break below these lows and then a continuation to the downside. But then, as you know, the second scenario was a break below these lows and then a quick reversal to the upside. And as you can see, we did get this exact scenario. Bitcoin broke down, broke those lows, put in a very nice bottom, and then pumped very nicely on the chart. So, is the low in on Bitcoin? Well, as you know on the Discord, I did expect a bounce, but then a move lower on Bitcoin. And as you can see, I had a target of around $63,000. Why? Because we did have some very nice confluence around this area. However, as price was moving up, as you can see, I told you that I still expected higher as shorts were being very aggressive. So if you go on the charts, as you can see, price did indeed move higher and break this very important zone at $63,000. On top of that, if I add back the range that we were looking at, this was the high time frame range that you all should know by now, and as you can see, price has indeed reclaimed the value area low. On top of that, shorts, at least on Bybit, are still being very aggressive because what you can see is that open interest moves up, and then as price moves higher, open interest drops back down. Again, open interest goes up, price moves higher, and open interest drops again. So what this is telling you is that shorts are trying to rise every single pump in price, and what they're doing is getting liquidated. This being said, at this point, I have to expect the bottom of Bitcoin. This was our scenario, of course, and now Bitcoin has reclaimed the value area low. So, this being said, as usual, what areas do we have above us and then below us? Well, above us, logically, we have the point of control of this range, which did act as a beautiful resistance right there. However, at this point, since we have a major high right there, I don't believe that it will act as resistance again. So if price were to move up to it, I would expect maybe a small rejection and then a move higher. However, we do have another interesting zone right below it. We have the zone right above this high and then this hourly order block. So in my opinion, this is a very interesting zone as we have inefficiencies and an order block right above them. So in that case, what Bitcoin could do is move into this zone, have a small rejection sideways, and then move higher. At this point, I don't expect a big retracement on Bitcoin if we want to see higher prices, very simply because after this break below 60,000 and a very quick rise back above $60,000, I don't think that Bitcoin will offer another very nice buying opportunity. But this being said, below us we do have some interesting levels. The first one would be the low of this range that Bitcoin put in on the lower time frame. So price could maybe do this, come and take this low, and then reverse to the upside. And then of course, below this level, we do have this area of inefficiencies. But again, as I said, I don't expect Bitcoin to drop too much at this point. Then of course, I also want to update you on the Elliott wave count. So as you know, this is the count that we were looking at. So a wave 1, 2 into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we are up in a wave 5. And after this, we have a bigger wave 4. So right now, if we look at just this count today, I think that this count right now is very extended. However, it is perfect. Why? Because if you look at the length and time of wave 2 versus wave 4, so this is wave 2. And as you can see, wave 4 has bottomed on the 1-to-1 of the Fibonacci time. On top of that, I think that this retracement in price in wave 4 is just good enough. I think if it drops more, this count will not look good. 1, 2, 3, very deep wave 4 and then wave 5. I don't think this count works anymore if price drops lower. So then if price goes lower, this count will have to be revisited. However, at this point, with the low right there and the time as I showed you being perfect, again, wave 1, wave 4, on the 1-to-1, I think that this count looks intact at this point. So again, Bitcoin would be up in wave 5, and after this we have a bigger drop in wave 4. So this would mainly be it for this update. Again, please, if you missed this low, don't make the same mistakes that all of those traders are doing, right? Opening shorts again and again and then getting liquidated. So if you want to open a short, have levels ready, and then when price reaches them, look at what's happening on open interest, volume, and so on. On the other hand, if you want to open a long position, just wait for a retracement, have a support level ready, then enter, and at this point, you can ride the trend higher. So this was it for this update. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you in the next one.